Hi, welcome to Papa Marucci Cooks for Family and Friends. Today we're doing some side dishes for a Latin American, or actually a south of the border type meal. We're working on a Peruvian dish, and we are going to start. We're going to grill some sweet potatoes, but we're going to start by making an aioli. An aioli, that's easy for me to say. And we're going to let it sit in the refrigerator for an hour or so to get some flavors. So we're starting with mayonnaise. I have minced a clove of garlic here. I have a lemon that I've washed, or a lime, I'm sorry, that I've rinsed off. I'm gonna add some zest with my handy little zesting tool here, this microplane, which is great for everything from zesting to grating cheese. Okay, we're gonna get some of that in there. I am gonna take the rest of it and squeeze the juice. Right there. And now I'm going to add my Amarillo powder. So it's a chili powder from Peru. It's going to get a little orangey. It's a kind of more of a tropical pepper, and it has a lot of flavor, and this will really work well with our potatoes. So we're going to get that all together. If I need to add a little more mayonnaise to thicken it up, I will, but I'm gonna let that sit in the refrigerator for an hour or so and check it out then. Okay, so now as the aioli is chilling and coming together, we're gonna work on a chimichurri sauce also. And this is also gonna accompany the potatoes. I have twice as much Italian parsley as I do cilantro, so I have them both. I have a couple cloves of garlic. So I'm just gonna get all this stuff chopped up really fine. Again, sharp knives are key. We just want to mince this. If you're chopping garlic, a lot of times just kind of get it, smash it with the side of your knife, and get lever the knife, just hold down here, get a good handle on it back here, and chop away. All right, and then we'll do the same with our parsley. Again, if you have a food processor, you could just kind of throw that all in there too. That obviously will work, but I thought I'd just do this, mix it all together. We don't have a whole lot of equipment here in the remote kitchen in Chicago, so we are doing it the old-fashioned way. A real old-fashioned way also, I'm sure this was probably made chimichurri sauce years ago, as in mortar and pestle. I bet you go down to Argentina or Peru, they're probably still doing that. I'm all for that, if you happen to do that. And they still make pesto that way, I'm sure, in Italy. So, all right, we're gonna finish chopping this. We're gonna combine it with all the other ingredients in just a second. Okay, so this is pretty well chopped. We are gonna just toss that right in this bowl. Get it all in there. All right, we are going to add to this herb and garlic mixture just a dash of dried oregano, little red pepper flakes, a grind or two of salt as well, little red wine vinegar for a little acid. I imagine they probably use lime juice down there as well, but we're going with this. Here's some olive oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of get this all mixed together in here and just drizzle the olive oil in. What I probably should have done is grab a towel and put under here. But I can just kind of mix all this together. Again, this is gonna be one of those mixtures that we like to let sit in the refrigerator, or you can even let this sit at room temperature so we're ready to use it on our, I'm gonna actually use it on not only the potatoes, but probably the fish I cooked tonight too. All right, here we go. All right, so next we're gonna get the potato ready. Once again, this is pretty easy. This is a Japanese potato, sweet potato. I'm not exactly sure. Nope, it looks white. I was thinking it was going to be orange, but it's not. But anyway, this is an easy way to get this ready. What you want to do is don't stand over the garbage or the sink. Always kind of balance it or leverage it against the cutting board, and you can fly through these. Remember this at Thanksgiving when you're peeling these, because it'll take you forever to do it, but when you got it against the cutting board, just fly right down and you'll be done in a second. All right. Now we're going to take these and we're going to cut them into rounds, like discs, not any thicker than 1.5 inches. So we're going to get rid of this right here. And just, again, take your knife, cut them. See if you can see that okay. We'll just slice these all up. Not sure we're going to need all these, but okay, so once this is done, we're going to get our sauce ready or our marinade ready for them, and be right back in a second. Okay, so alternatively, if you didn't want to grill these that long, you could probably parboil them for 5 minutes or so, but this, I like doing them raw, just like this. All right, so we're just going to take, I don't know, 1/4 cup of olive oil or so, maybe a little less. A little smoked paprika. I would say maybe a tablespoon. Probably half of that amount for ground cumin, maybe a half tablespoon. A little salt and pepper. All right, we're gonna whisk this together for a nice little spicy marinade. We're gonna bring this container up on the deck. So I'm gonna place these potatoes there as we go up to the grill. I'm gonna toss them with the spice mixture, and I'm gonna want to get them all, coated at least with some of that. So I'll just top this on there, give it a good shake, and get it in our cart, ready to go upstairs. Okay, so we have the potatoes that have been seasoned. Put them on a medium grill. This is a gas grill. Not my favorites, but I'll work with it. I'm going to cook these for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to turn them to get some nice grill marks, and then flip them. This should take a total of, say, maybe 6 to 7 minutes. And one thing we've all learned while we're doing this is that Japanese sweet potatoes are white. Okay, so we've cooked these probably for about 10 minutes or so. They're nice and crispy on the outside, and they're going to be nice and soft in the middle. We're now going to take them off, and we'll assemble our plate. I think we'll take them downstairs and assemble the finished dish down there. So we have the potatoes hot off the grill. Just ran downstairs real quick because we decided to serve them down here. We're going to take a little of the chimichurri on each one. You don't have to be too dainty about it. So we're going to add that. Of course, if you had a orange sweet potato, like I actually thought I was going to be getting, the color contrast would be pretty cool. But like I said, hey, we're learning something about cooking. We know the Japanese like their sweet potatoes white. Here we have the Amarillo Aoili. All right, we're just going to kind of drizzle that on top as well. So that has a little spice to it. Like I said, those Amarillo chili peppers are somewhat floral. They explain it like kind of like a mango vegetable kind of thing. I don't know. I've just kind of discovered it recently and actually kind of like it. And I actually have had them most often with potatoes, sweet potatoes to be exact. So anyway, pardon me?
Missed one.
I missed one?
Yeah, big one.
Oh, jeez. Oh my, all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little extra on him, just so he doesn't fit, because he felt bad. So anyway, like I said, this would be a great side dish along with, say, the lotes, and if you're gonna grill some fish, do a carne asada, do a little pork adobo, whatever, it would be fabulous. So easy to do, and you can scale it up for lots of people to come over. As always, check out our website, papamaruchicooks.com. We also have this recipe as well as many others. Sign up, and love to hear from you. Buon appetito.